think the worst thing about having stomach issues was that it was the fear of it becoming something else, something worse. I remember I'd worry about whether I'd have stomach cancer. I remember I worry about, it's always in the back of my mind, but whenever I thought about marrying somebody, I always was worried. I needed that person. I needed to know that that person wouldn't abandon me. I couldn't be alone because I just didn't think I could make it on my own because my health was so fragile. And I was always worried about being alone. I was worried about being sick, and I just hoped that someone could just take care of me because I struggled so much in my life. And I was anxious for the longest time, so I completely understand you, because I used to be you. Like irritable bowel syndrome and all that, they tell you that it's incurable. They tell you it's psychosomatic, and they tell you that this autoimmune stuff that you can't reverse it, but you can reverse it. This is all stress related. How you grew up, you think it's normal because that's how you grew up. But it's actually really stressful the way you grew up. You don't understand that you were surviving every day of your life. You were in survival. You were constantly trying to do everything right. You're constantly trying to make it. And you're just anxious when you don't make it. You're trying to be more successful. You're trying to be all these things, and you dream so big, and that's beautiful. But it's so stressful on your body. That's why you have Candida. And you have a very strong mentality of wanting to get rid of things. And that's not how you do it with Candida. That's not how you do it. And you can't just eat like a rigid, strict diet where you can't enjoy your life anymore. You can't do that. There's something better for you. Like, let's say I'm your future self. I'm telling you that it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to eat this rigid, strict diet anymore. You don't have to live this way. Did you know that you could be so much bigger than that? In your chronic illness, you're anxious and you're depressed and you're very dependent on the people you're in relationships with. You're needy. You're this and you're that. You're addicted. You don't know that you are yet, but you are. And it's really about healing that. Because this kind of life that you're living is so stressful on your body. And you're gonna crap out in like 10 years. Your body's not gonna make it. You're already having this autoimmune stuff. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to tell you that I can help you. I'm trying to tell you that I have the solution. And had I known what I know now, going through nursing and seeing the things that we do in healthcare, that's not right. It's not right to just look at you as a physical person. It's not right to just fight and battle against illness. Where is the compassion? Like, I remember, I was you. I remember when I started going inside of myself and I started, actually paying attention and building a relationship with my body. That's when things started to really surface. That's when things started to really change. That's when your power started to be broken open and expanded. Because you're so much bigger than that. You are so much bigger than that. And your health is not determined by how perfectly you eat. Your health is not determined by what you do right in your life. Your health is determined by this relationship that you build with yourself. That this genuine kind of trust that you build with yourself. Because once you build that with yourself, once you reveal that within yourself, you're not in a stressful survival mode. Because when you don't have that, your heart and your stomach, it's hurting. Okay, like in an alternate universe, let's say that I was your future self and I was sent here. Don't I sound crazy now? I was sent here to tell you that I have the answers to your problems. And this isn't me trying to convince you. This is me simply letting you know, because I want what's best for you. It's about you loving yourself. But there's been all of this dilution of what self-love really means and what it means to really come into yourself and love yourself unconditionally. When it comes to healing the body, when your stomach and your autoimmune stuff. You know, I know you care about your skin, and I know you care about your gut, and I know you love food, and I know you want to eat freely again. I remember you told me that you would give anything to eat normally again. You didn't even care about your successes and the money that you made. You just wanted to eat and live like a normal person. What if I told you that you could? What if I told you from the future? Because I remember you being really upset and telling me. And what if I told you that was all possible? I know you can hear me. I know that you'll hear me when you're ready. It was all just about healing who you are inside.